Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion from the 21 and 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Returnable for Lockett. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out.
Some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards on the ground. Throwing is Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Hicks brought him down.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will make it 10-0 here in the 1st. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just... the feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
The score, Seahawks 10, Cardinals 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. It's good to make it 17-7.
It's the score, Seahawks 17. Cardinals.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
And there's Kyler Murray being sacked, and in his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people, he was the most sacked quarterback, went down 48 times. And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, that really does surprise people because they think they can get out of everything. But so often, those young guys who can move around a lot, they keep plays alive so long that sometimes they actually get trapped. Defenses are going to test him and continue to test him. I think he's got something for them as he continues to move forward.
Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
1-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Chris Carson.
Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Chandler Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Chase Edmonds, the ball carrier.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start things out by handing to Edmonds. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44, Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, Cardinals.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Murray. That's sort of a 2nd quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a 2nd one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the 2nd.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Wilson. Just keeping the play alive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's studying and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
7-yard line.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Complete to number 10.
DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 44.
On first down, Wilson steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Cardinals 21.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Good.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Second and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Wilson. He finds his running back, Hyde. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Being chased out left. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. The extra point now coming from Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Cardinals.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it first and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half for Murray. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. But when you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Murray trying again after the pick six. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Dancing to his left. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a give to Edmonds. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Edmonds. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Is good. Makes the score Seahawks 38, Cardinals 28.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
33-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in.
Wilson's pass.
But if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back. Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high, so they can keep cutting into that lead. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much. And able to find Kirk complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage. So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. Well, that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game. On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
28.
They run again with Hyde on 1st. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
6-yard line.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Brings up second.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And a short gain here down to the 22. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On third down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, for the few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Cardinals take over. First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Arizona.
From the gun, Murray going deep for Hopkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive with Hyde. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Byron Murphy.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Wilson to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Brought down by
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
They run again with Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The 34-yard line.
Wilson on 3rd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
He lets it fly for Lockett, and he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Seahawks 48, Cardinals 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Murray now on 1st down. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Taylor Gabriel.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray, one final try. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
Tonight's final score, Seahawks 48.